end, you realize it's just you. No one is coming to save you. No one can understand you at the depth you want them to. No one can lift you up other than yourself. No one can be there for you all the time. And no one else can overcome the thoughts that are weighing you down. It was always you. And it will always be just you.
In English, we say you broke my heart. But in poetry, we say, I have begged, I have bled. I have made fraternities with the blade. I have burnt heavens for you, and there are hells that I have revived. And darling, you still say you can't be mine.
Every choice, every moment, echoes in this infinite void. Was it fate that led me here, or my own missteps along the way, leaving me adrift and wondering why?
Someone wrote this song before, and I could tell you.
Franz Kafka once wrote, Milena, if a million loved you, I am one of them. And if one loved you, it was me. If no one loved you, then know that I am dead. It's time to say goodbye to your old self. Say goodbye to your old fears. Say goodbye to your old doubts. Life changes when you let go of what's holding you back. You don't need to carry the weight of the past. Take things one step at a time. A better version of you is just around the corner.
There are two things in life that are essential to understand: the importance of purpose and the inevitability of change. Purpose gives our lives direction and meaning, guiding our actions and decisions. Change, on the other hand, is a constant force, shaping our experiences and teaching us resilience. By accepting both, we learn to navigate the uncertainties of life with a sense of intention and adaptability, finding growth and fulfillment along the way.
When you do something noble and beautiful and nobody notices, do not be sad. For the sun every morning is a beautiful spectacle, and yet most of the audience still sleeps. True beauty lies in the acts of kindness and love we offer, regardless of recognition, enriching our lives and the lives of those around us. These acts create a ripple effect of goodness and light that touches many, even if we do not see the immediate impact. You'll learn, as you get older, that rules are made to be broken. Be bold enough to live life on your terms, and never, ever apologize for it. Go against the grain, refuse to conform, take the road less traveled instead of the well-beaten path. Laugh in the face of adversity, and leap before you look. Dance as though everybody is watching. March to the beat of your own drummer, and stubbornly refuse to fit in.
Grief never truly fades. It becomes part of us. Losing someone close changes our lives, casting a shadow even in moments of happiness. New connections can bring temporary joy, but we must honor the deep bonds we've lost. True healing happens when we cherish the love we shared and recognize that the bond remains unbreakable, even in their absence.
Can we ever truly achieve happiness? Many believe it lies in success or wealth, setting goals and thinking, I'll be happy then. But once reached, satisfaction often fades. True happiness comes from appreciating the present, cherishing small joys, and valuing meaningful relationships. It's about the journey, not the destination, finding contentment in who we are and what we have.
I was ashamed of myself when I realized life was a costume party, and I attended with my real face. In a world where everyone hides behind masks, I stood exposed, vulnerable to judgments. It was a harsh awakening to see how much we conceal behind facades. Life is not about fitting in, but about daring to be real. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover.
Isn't it weird how life seems to unfold in the most unexpected ways? We make plans, set goals, and dream about the future. Yet so often, the paths we take and the destinations we reach are far from what we had imagined. This unpredictability, this chaos, isn't it strange how it all comes together in a way that, looking back, often makes perfect sense?
When he says, I love you, But Robert Jordan said, "You have made a place in my heart where I thought there was no room for anything else. You have made flowers grow where I cultivated dust and stones. My love for you is boundless, eternal, and ever-growing. I am blessed to share this journey with you."
Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. Acts of kindness, no matter how small, can make a significant impact. Approach life with compassion and generosity. Every kind gesture contributes to a better world and brings joy to both the giver and the receiver.
Arthur Schopenhauer once said, "Life is an endless cycle of desire and suffering. We chase after fleeting pleasures, only to find that they bring us more pain. The only way to escape this torment is to renounce our desires and accept the inevitability of death. In this resignation, we find a semblance of peace. We always think there's enough time to do things with other people, time to say things to them. And then something happens, and then we stand there holding on to words like, if. It's not the moments we miss that haunt us, but the words left unspoken, and the time we thought we had. In the labyrinth of human existence, where every soul is a wanderer navigating the intricate corridors of fate, one cannot help but marvel at the curious twists and turns of life. A person often meets their destiny on the road they took to avoid it. This notion is not just a whimsical idea, but a profound truth, highlighting the mysterious and inevitable forces that shape our experiences. Instead of fearing these forces, we can appreciate the unexpected, finding purpose and meaning in the surprising turns that guide us to our destiny. What is your definition of love? Love is the intricate mosaic of human existence, a force that transcends the boundaries of time and space. It is the profound connection that binds us to one another, weaving through the fabric of our lives with threads of compassion, empathy, and shared experiences. The world is a cold and indifferent place, where every attempt at connection is met with an impenetrable wall of isolation. We wander through life like strangers in a foreign land, our words and actions falling into the void, unheard and unacknowledged. The more we strive to be understood, the more we realize the futility of our efforts. We are trapped in the labyrinth of our own minds, prisoners of a reality that offers no solace, no comfort. Our dreams, once vibrant and full of promise, wither away under the relentless weight of mundane existence. Each day blends into the next, a monotonous cycle of empty routines and unfulfilled desires. We become mere shadows of ourselves, ghosts drifting aimlessly through the corridors of time. Maybe we feel empty because we leave pieces of ourselves in everything we used to love. Have you ever felt empty, like parts of you were left behind? As you journey through life, you invest pieces of yourself into the people and passions you love. These experiences shape who you are, but can leave you feeling scattered. This emptiness reflects your capacity for deep connection and love. It means you have lived fully. Embrace it as a reminder to explore new passions and connections. Appreciate your past while staying open to new possibilities. What if the reality you know is just an illusion? We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented. But what if it's all just a show? What if everything around you is a carefully constructed illusion? Sometimes, you have to step outside the script, question the narrative, and seek the truth. Because in the end, we're all the stars of our own story. In my solitude, the world's weight presses on my chest, each breath a reminder of the emptiness within. Days blur together in monotonous repetition, marked by the mocking clock. Nights amplify my isolation and regrets, turning my thoughts into a cacophony. I feel like a ghost, invisible and adrift in a grey, joyless world. Loneliness whispers cruel truths, reinforcing my solitude. Attempts to connect are met with silence. I long for escape from the relentless ache, seeing only hollow emptiness in the mirror. Adrift in despair, I search for a lifeline, but hope fades as time passes, leaving me to wonder if I'll ever escape this darkness.
Life is a journey, a voyage through the unknown. Each step taken is a bold embrace of the world's infinite possibilities. The road may be winding, the seas rough, But within each challenge lies the promise of growth. The voyage is not merely about reaching a destination, but savoring each moment along the way. The people we meet, the places we explore, and the lessons we learn. It is the journey that shapes us, molds us, and fills our hearts with stories to be told.
Life is a journey that must be traveled no matter how bad the roads and accommodations. Even when the path is rough or the conditions are far from ideal, we must continue forward. These challenges, though difficult, offer us invaluable lessons and insights. Just as a traveler finds beauty in unexpected places and strength in overcoming hurdles, we too discover our resilience and capacity for joy amidst adversity. Embrace the voyage with all its imperfections, for it is through navigating the rough terrains that we truly understand the essence of life. How well Leo Tolstoy profoundly captured our deepest anxieties when he wrote, "I could not attach a rational meaning to a single act in my entire life. The only thing that amazed me was how I had failed to realize this from the very beginning. All this time, I had lived with a blindfold over my eyes, and now I saw the truth. Life is meaningless. We are born to suffer and to die, and nothing else." This realization left me in a state of perpetual despair. Friedrich Nietzsche said, "You must be ready to burn yourself in your own flame. How could you rise anew if you have not first become ashes?" True transformation is not for the faint-hearted. It requires a willingness to endure intense trials and to let go of previous versions of ourselves. This process of burning away the old selves is akin to a phoenix undergoing self-immolation, to be reborn from its ashes. Only by facing and embracing the pain and destruction can you rise with renewed strength, clarity, and purpose. Through this fiery journey, you strip away the inessential and uncover the resilient core within. This rebirth is not just a new beginning, but a profound evolution of your spirit. In the tapestry of life, challenges are your greatest teachers. Set aside the fear of failure and embrace the journey. Adversity and setbacks, though painful, forge your character. Do not avoid hardship. Learn and grow from it. Each obstacle faced builds resilience and wisdom. Don't compare your path to others. Each journey is unique. You are not defined by success alone. True strength comes from overcoming life's trials. Growth is a continuous process. Embrace imperfections. They shape your true self. Life's purpose is not perfection, but evolving through each challenge and lesson. Life is a symphony of experiences, each note guiding us towards deeper understanding. Our lives are a tapestry of diverse experiences that shape our journey. These moments, whether filled with joy or adversity, add richness to our existence. When melodies blend, our hearts ascend. Through highs and lows, our spirits mend. Each note, a step, each pause, a breath. In the symphony of life, we find our depth. Embrace each moment as an essential part of your personal symphony. Each experience, whether a peak, a valley, or a quiet interlude, guides you towards greater understanding, resilience, and growth. The greatest thing in the world is to know how to belong to oneself. Solitude is where your soul speaks to you. These quiet moments let you look beyond the everyday noise and discover deeper truths. Even though it's challenging, solitude awakens your inner self and reveals hidden wisdom. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. Challenges and setbacks are a natural part of life, but they do not define you. Your strength lies in your ability to rise above difficulties and keep moving forward. Each defeat is a lesson, and every struggle builds resilience. By refusing to be defeated, you demonstrate your inner strength and commitment to achieving your goals, no matter the obstacles.